to another report for Democracy in Action. I'm Robert Bocci.
And I'm Mickey Fainer. NCC News and Democracy Wise have teamed up today to create Democracy in Action and cover Election Day.
NCC News reporter Mark Weber covered the voting at St. Paul's Methodist Church. Many church members showed up to vote, of course, but also to offer a hand to their church.
In a quiet election year, numerous poll places have had very little foot traffic, but St. Paul's Methodist Church has not had that problem today. For some, people could perform their duties as a U.S. citizen and get involved with their government.
I never miss a vote. I don't want to miss a vote. Voting is very important to me. It's one thing that we can do as an individual to participate in our government.
But at St. Paul's Methodist Church, there is one advantage to coming out to vote, and it's not just helping to further democracy. Baked goods have made the church a very popular place to come out and vote. The delicious snacks St. Paul's has to offer helps get voters and raise money for various church activities, as well as helping those in need in the community.
Goes right back to the church, yes, for different projects and missions, and
we have a vacation Bible school in the summertime, and it goes, to that and to music programs that we offer, and so as always, the money does go back to, and hopefully to outreach for the community.
Even on a slow election day, churchgoers say that these cookies are keeping democracy alive. These baked goods are so popular at the church that it's not just those registered voters who are stopping by.
We even have outside people that have come in that this is not their voting place, but they have seen the signs and have come in for that.
So they come in not just to vote, but for the baked goods as well, too.
They do.
Whether it's coming out for a bite or showing support for democracy, people registered at St. Paul's Methodist Church are not hesitant to stop by. There's been steady foot traffic all day, and despite an election taking place a year after a presidential one, it's surely not too quiet at St. Paul's. It was not just baked goods that were sold, but homemade jewelry and other crafts as well. Reporting live from the newsroom, I'm Mark Weber for Democracy in Action.
Churchgoers say this Election Day bake sale is a long-running St. Paul's tradition. It's been going for 20 years now.
Today, the new WCNY Broadcast and Education Center hosted voters for the first time. WCNY is a public television and radio station. It opened its new $20 million Broadcast and Education Center on West Fayette Street last week. Today, it is the official voting site for 4 districts in the 10th Ward. Voters across New York will decide today whether 7 new casinos should be built across the state. NCC News reporter Ariel Levin-Waldman has more on that story.
Liverpool isn't our leaders today. They are choosing whether or not they want to see more casinos. Included on the ballot is a proposition to allow 7 more casinos to open in New York, and voters have mixed feelings. But the majority of voters had some opinion on the casino vote. Some say the casinos will create jobs.
I voted yes for the new casinos. Again, I think it's a job issue. We need all the jobs we can produce, and that's going to produce a lot of jobs and revenue.
But some who supported the referendum are still concerned about the ramifications.
I'm kind of lukewarm about the gambling. I'll vote for it if it helps jobs. But there obviously is always repercussions with increased access to gambling.
Liverpool's former mayor, John Zappola, says he might like gambling but is no fan of the casino expansion. Zappola says gambling hurts low-income families.
I think you get people that have a hard time controlling what they spend. And the next thing you know, they've created a monster, and they're using grocery money and rent money to go out to try to make a quick buck to solve their problems. And I'm really somewhat against the expansion.
If the proposition passes, the state intends to authorize 4 casinos in the Catskills, Albany, and Southern Tier regions. I'm Ariel Levin-Waldman reporting for Democracy in Action.
All polling centers, including Liverpool, will be open until 9 p.m. tonight. And that's all for this segment of Democracy in Action. I'm Mickey Fainer. We'll be back later with more news from today's election.
Stay updated by following us on Twitter through the hashtag DIACNY. I'm Robert Bocci. Thanks for watching.